disorder.
No. Let me argue for you because your argument is not going to be proper as to what he's saying. Because you're going to argue about
what is your disorder?
No. I don't want to argue the disorder. This is not the question.
What is your disorder that causes you to lose everything?
Don't get caught in the debate and they throws you off track.
Attention deficit disorder.
Here's the point.
I mean, also,
what did you just say?
I heard.
He went. Okay, we all have disorders.
I got disorders.
Dyscalculia over here.
But all I'm saying is, if I needed to trust somebody to drive to where I have a box,
she'll get the wreck on the way, man.
And you know what? But it's okay. Then the stuff's not messed with.
Oh.
But
so
yeah. I have like one specific baseball card that's very, very valuable that I've put in a box. I talked about it on Tracy Lawrence's podcast. Never talked about it before. And it's in a safety deposit box at a bank. And if I were like, I need to get it, first it would be Caitlin, obviously my wife.
Of course.
But if she were in like Oklahoma or something, well, then it'd be Tim. It may be Tim before Caitlin, if I'm being honest.
That makes sense.
Because Tim.
Caitlin's probably fine with that. She's like, cool,
yes,
just have Tim
Tim's
do
my
it.
guy. Tim's maybe for a decade. Tim, I won't say too much about it, but Tim will kill you and cut your head off.
Yeah.
Even if he's in a good mood. If he's having a good day, he'll do it. Yeah, it's a good day for him. But I would fully trust Amy to have a key to go and get in and not dick with my stuff. And like if it's grab the card or that's not in there.
Okay.
The gold
that makes sense.
No, the gold mold of it is, but it's actually not.
What?
You'll find out.
The joke is that I made a gold mold of my penis.
I got it.
Yeah.
I just got it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But I would trust Amy. In the list of people I trust, Mike D is very, very high on that list. But think about Mike as I try to call him and be like, where are you? He doesn't talk, so I wouldn't find him unless he turned his like location on.
Oh man, that's weird.
Didn't you say you're like 12% wrong? That this is going to fall into the 12%.
Of letting
one day you're going to find out.
No, I feel like y'all feed into this narrative.
Is she
that,
what narrative?
The narrative that
Amy's not FAFO,
I'm gonna have,
I don't think.
A what?
FAFO.
What is that?
F around to find out.
Oh.
That's what that means. Like if it's like
find out.
I was just gonna say you.
She's not FAFO.
I don't know what
I
that
don't
means.
Really
that you're saying I'm gonna find out because she's gonna screw up. That's like, hey, mess around. She's gonna do it. Gonna screw up.
Oh, actually, when I'm under pressure is when I perform my best.
I don't know about that, but
no,
what I'm
true.
saying is, what in the world? And FAFO would be like, currently I'm in a situation where I am on very much the edge of going public with something against another public person that has really pissed me off.
You're on the edge?
On the edge.
Like how close?
I'm not looking over, but I can.
How can we get you to look over?
I don't want to look over because I don't like that version of me. But
well, we do.
But my communication to that person is FAFO, like continue, and that's F around and find out what happens.
Oh.
So I don't want to do that.
Got it.
But that's not with Amy. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, you'll just find out when
very
you
different.
get burned. You'll find out.
Get burned?
Yeah.
What? Like I'm going to go in there and steal the card or something?
No, you're not going to make it.
It's not even the card. Not about the card.
Guys, I make it. I drive everywhere every day. I drive all over the place. No accidents.
No, and it's scary, but still, we trust you.
Oh,
what?
Like,
I had to rescue you one time.
Where y'all, because I had a flat tire.
That's what I'm talking about.
Unavoidable. Like Bobby gets flats.
I do.
The most responsible driver.
I get flats all the time.
Yeah, see?
Sometimes I get responsible flats. I do have them on purpose just so my ratio is good, so I get my flat. Okay, enough with that. I just got a few more minutes. I got a couple things that I want to get here. First of all, we did announce, and I want to be equal here because I know we did on the show, and you can hear all about Amy's rebranding of her podcast. It's now called 7 Things with Amy Brown. It's full. She's made it a lot longer. No, it's now called
Feeling Things. See what I did there, though? It's on the same 4 Things feed, but in case people are like, what was the name of that? As long as they have the F in the things, they're going to find it.
You still trust her after that?
Yep. Hey, dude, I'm starting to FAF a little bit.
No.
Yeah,
okay, no,
that's
but
a good
it's
point.
a good way to remember it because it was 4
things. Why
things.
did you text me an audio file yesterday? I didn't even open it.
What?
What was it?
That's the Walker Hayes did my new theme song for feeling things.
You can't send somebody like a file and not put a description because you don't know what to open.
Oh.
I almost FAFO'd. I felt like she sent. I had never opened it because I didn't know if Amy, you get scammed and kind of hacked sometimes.
Yeah.
That was spam.
There we go.
So I got it and I didn't even open it. Look, I want you guys to see what happened here.
But we talked.
Yeah, we talked on the phone hours.
Before about something different too.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I just thought
5 hours from when we talked about something different. I randomly get a file with no words around it. And she's like, why did you not open it? Well, I didn't want to FAFO.
That's right.
Because that's what.
you didn't want to find out.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. That's why I never responded because you have to give me a heads up. Like, hey, this is an audio file of our theme song.
Check it out.
Check.
Yeah. Well, do we have it?
Can we play?
I have it. I sent it to somebody. Mike.
We're going to play it.
But I mean, not for anything. I sent it to Mike just to get his opinion.
Also, with no context. It's just the file that said boom.
But at least you got a boom. I got nothing but a Trojan horse trying to get into my phone.
Oh, I didn't send you a boom.
No.
Okay.
Ray, would you play some Amy's theme song?
Before you play do we have the writer's rights
It's
on
real
it?
quick. It's mine.
Yeah,
Wait, did
we
you write
have
it,
to. Hold on. We have to have the writer's rights to it because it's on her podcast.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just making sure if she
I think
wrote
it's
it
a great question. I'm saying this out loud, not as in you're
Totally
wrong.
a great question, but yes.
But if it's going to play on her
Like,
podcast.
did Amy write it? Is she the publisher of it?
Actually, yes.
But-
I contributed.
But did we have and Walker?
Yeah, Walker. Yes, he did.
You
He
can't be
knows
like,
what it's
he's
for.
cool. It's like a legal thing.
Like you have it written in documents.
Okay, do you need me to just call him and he says, yes,
No,
approve?
that's not how it works. Okay, we're FAFO right now.
No, we're not. This is for the podcast.
We are. We're going to
stuff.
jail.
Case in
Guys,
point.
It's for the podcast.
Okay, this is not it. We're not
Okay.
gonna play it today then.
What?
She would do that with your gold bars, dude. I'm
What?
telling you.
No, I wouldn't.
Amy
This is,
wanted us to.
I already played
remember
it on
when Amy
my.
wanted to give the computer to the hacker? She's like, just hit play. Yeah, that's what this feels like.
I already played it
tomorrow,
on my podcast.
I hear you, and that's on you when you get sued, and you probably won't.
But Walker,
wait.
Walker says this is feeling things with Amy and Kat. He's
That's
singing
great.
about
and Walker's
me
attorney
and
may also
Kat.
go. You need to pay the invoice for feeling things with Amy and Kat.
No,
Let me just
no,
do
no.
this. Let me just do this.
No, it's
please,
a-
just please listen for 1 second.
Mhm.
Just make sure legally that you.
But Walker did my first theme song.
Great, and he decided not to sue, or he signed over. We just have to legally.
What if I play the text message from Walker?
I just need you to have the conversation, and even have Walker write it out. He gives all
Permission and perpetuity, because we need to be able to use it.
and
it
I
lives
was going to
forever.
say without. I'm doing legal language here.
Oh my gosh!
Without
permission,
without
and
a
perpetuity,
request for royalties, like you have full ownership
without
of it.
request,
Like Reed, who does all
for
my theme
royalties.
songs for like whistles and lots to say. Like I pay him an upfront fee to create the song, and then I own the song.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did you do that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is it written out?
I'm typing it out right now.
How much you pay for
I'm
something
sending
like
it
that?
to Walker. Walker and I have a different relationship. He offered.
Oh my.
No. It's I would pay
No,
him.
I'm just asking. I didn't know.
I would pay him. He offered.
That's great, and also he gets price and promo. Like 'cause Brandon Ray did our 25. I guess Brandon Ray does 25 whistles.
That's whistles.
And
yeah.
so I paid Brandon, and at the end, I said, hey, we have it in writing. In exchange, at the end of every 25 whistles, I'm going to say, I wrote that, but he recorded and performed by Brandon Ray. Follow him at Brandon Ray. Like, that's the exchange that we did. We just need that to be safe. So 2 things.
Yeah.
1, please get that safe. We'll do it tomorrow. And 2, if you send me a file, please put context on it. I'm never going to open it.
At Walker Hayes.
Okay. And now what I really want to do is talk to Morgan for a second about her podcast, because you kind of been killing it as well.
I appreciate that.
Who shoots your podcast?
I do.
You do such a great job. You shoot it.
Yep, I edit, shoot, everything. It's all me, one man band.
You know, if you need help, we have somebody that can help you do that. I literally have hired. I have somebody. So let me know if you need help with that. I've hired somebody that's their job to help you if you need it. But you do such a good job. I didn't know that you were doing it yourself. So that's on that part. Secondly, your last couple of podcasts. I'm going to let you talk about them for a second. The last couple have been what?
Yeah, so I did an episode and I shared my, not full, but most of my abusive relationship story. You guys recall that I've mentioned it on the show, but I've never fully talked about it in detail and shared moments from it. And that was one of the episodes recently.
What was another one?
And then I also did one that was with one of my old softball teammates. So I did one with, it was like half and half. That's kind of the purpose of the episode, is to bring on an expert and then someone who's dealing with the situation in real life.
2 things with Morgan Hulsman.
Lots of things happening here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just kidding.
The first half was a Dr. Morgan. She has a book called The Better Share, and it helps people in marriages understand the mental load. And the second half of that was one of my old softball teammates who is an Olympian. She played with the Florida Gators, and she's still playing professionally. And she talked about how she's balancing her job, that, and motherhood, all things combined. But one of the crazier parts of like that story was she talked about how she played on the Team USA for years, and how in that entire time frame of years she played for him, she only made like $8,000 playing for that team. And so that was a wild thing to learn about. Like, this is an Olympian you think makes so much money and does all this while she was like barely making rent while playing for Team USA.
Okay, so check out Morgan's podcast. It's not called Two Things, by the way.
Yeah.
No.
Take this personally.
Yeah.
With Morgan Hulsman. And Amy, we don't want to go to jail, so we're going to wait another day for yours. And please send me contacts on your theme song. Would you guys have opened that file with nothing on it from
No.
Amy? No.
I think my curiosity would have gotten me. I probably would have clicked on it.
This cat does not get my curiosity at all. But do you understand why that I
yeah,
didn't respond?
It makes sense now. I guess Walker had sent it to me in that moment, and I listened to it.
But all you have to do is write, hey, check this song out for the podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
I just was excited, and I just
I want to pay you this compliment because we have to go in a minute.
ping ping.
Amy and I, yesterday, I don't know, my days are blurred. This has been because we're shooting this TV show and it's every day, and I'm also
Day before yesterday.
Thank you. You're becoming quite the little mogul. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Thanks.
I
well,
am.
I mean,
In all seriousness,
no, I needed advice.
No, I think you just needed
a kick in the pants.
Nope. I think you just needed.
Let him talk.
I think you just needed somebody to
guidance.
Lead the wagon.
Oh, boy.
No, none of that. I think literally you just needed somebody to listen to you so you could decide yourself if you were making the right decision. And
well, I wasn't
no,
when
that's
I
not
first
true.
called.
That's not
well,
true.
I think eventually I would have gotten there. I just had to kind of.
Please just let me say I'm proud of you. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, I was frustrated.
Amen.
Yeah, I was really, really frustrated.
And I understood.
And I still am.
Yes, and I understood, and I empathized with you, and I also said, do as I say, not as I do. And
right, because you know what? I didn't share this part with you, but sometimes when I am maybe making a decision or I'm on a call and I pick my demeanor, I'm like, this is how Bobby would handle it.
Well,
and I do it. But then when I called you, you were like, do as I say, not as I do. And I'm like, dang it, I already did as you do. So I had to go back and undo. Which is fine.
No. First of all, I think you just painted me in a weird light. I would like to
No,
reflect, I'd like to
not
reflect
at
on
all.
that.
I have respect for how. No, that's not true. You're able to do it. You're in a different position than me.
I'm also not a people pleaser whatsoever. None. Not and I wish I were more. Like and my wife wishes she was less.
Mm-hmm.
We all have different
Right.
ways. I am not a people pleaser, and I think that is a super strength and a super weakness because I think whatever we're the best at is also on the flip side of that is also a weakness if we cannot manage it. I'm not a people pleaser, right? You are a people pleaser, but you're getting better at not being, where I'm not, and I'm trying to get a little better at being because I'm at least conscious of it.
So like yours, like I don't think any of us want to be like people pleasers, but I think yours falls under like just
DGAF.
being more considerate of where the other people might be coming from. Like considerate, like instead of just being like, nope. But I was trying. That wasn't a slam towards you at all. So don't take it.
Oh,
that
I
way.
think it was a slam.
I was proud of myself when I did it, and then when you talked to me, I was like, he's right. So then I went and I undid it.
I get triggered.
I undid it.
I'm wildly insecure. Like I could not be more insecure as a person. And at times, because of my insecurity, that is where my competitiveness comes from. That's what breeds that. I also think I'm really smart. And at times, those two things do not meet at a happy place. That crossing of me being smart and also triggered, I will react in ways that I'm like, I'm about to melt somebody, and it's gonna be a long-term effect, and it's gonna 80% hurt them, it's gonna 20% hurt me, but it's gonna be worth it because they don't need to F with me. And I don't need to be like that because it's all coming from an insecure place. But when I'm not triggered, I'm awesome at this stuff. Like I'm the best. I'm like, you want to win? Get on the team. Let's go. I'll lead us to victory. We've been doing this for 20 years. But when I said do as I say, not as I do, I could feel you were frustrated. And when I'm frustrated, I say things and do things that I do to win, not always to have a victory.
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want you to do that because I could feel the frustration in your voice. But I'm proud of you.
I could potentially
and we're inside baseball. We're inside baseball. But all I was saying was I'm proud of you. That's all. That's all. You turn into a little mogul, and I like it, and it's going. I'm proud of you.
I know it's inside, but I think everyone could benefit from hearing at times just that, like, take a beat. Also, call a friend, call somebody you work with, get advice. You don't have to just like try to figure it out all on your own.
I hate advice.
But that's what I did. I called you for advice.
And you didn't. I
called you to talk it through.
Yeah. Anyway,
but then you gave me. But I'm saying just.
I told you otherwise. I told you basically I've done this wrong a bunch of times. Don't do it like this.
Right.
But anyway, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
That's all. Eddie did something yesterday I thought was super cool. And I'm not even gonna say what it is. And I was like, hey man, I need your help. And made a call for me.
Gave Bobby some advice.
Well, I don't know about advice. Handled some business.
What? Like what?
Well, he didn't ask you. You just did.
I just sat here.
I know, but
Okay. Amy, what did you do? Eddie, what did you do? I asked both of them.
We're not going to talk about it.
I can't say.
I can't say either.
Yeah. Anyway, we're moving on.
But that's cool.
Morgan.
What can we do for you?
Nothing. You're doing enough. Who knows how long I'm lasting here. Morgan.
Oh my.
Great job on your podcast.
Thank you.
What does mogul mean?
You're doing many things in many different ways, and you're building, you're acquiring. And wealth could be determined by different factors. My wealth, to me, when I think of wealth, I don't think of money. I think of the ability to have options and resources. My wealth is not, I'm wealthy, I have money. My wealth is, I'm wealthy, I have time to do stuff that I always wanted to do, or I get to do stuff that I didn't get to do as a kid, or I get to do stuff for other people that I didn't get to do as a kid that I didn't have. Wealth is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mogul sounds cool though.
But Amy's building something like
a house,
multi-layered. No, like a business.
Oh,
like she's doing great. And Morgan's podcast is doing great. And I want to take a second and reflect on that.
Do you want to hear a crazy story real quick?
Yes.
Associated with that?
Yes, I do. Quickly though, I'm going to do that story. I'm going to do a quick check with Lunchbox. I'm just making sure what I'm going to do because we have to go. Although this is my favorite show. I'm saying it again. This is not the post show. I have a whole different show when we do this podcast. This is not the post show anymore. This is my favorite of the two shows that we do every day. So I need to do that. I need to do that, and I need to do the. Can we do the listener first?
Yep, go for it.
Because I don't want to forget that. Can you tell the story? The listener that wrote to you.
Oh, our breast cancer listener.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have a listener that reached out. Her name's Emily Richardson, and her mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. And apparently she's like huge fan of you. She's gone to multiple of your shows. She's obsessed with Hobby Lobby Bobby, and she just had her double mastectomy surgery. So she was wanting us to kind of shout out her mom, send some well wishes. She's going through a hard time right now.
Is her mom able to like talk and stuff?
We could definitely reach out to her.
See, do you have a number? Like if I made a video or sent something.
I have her email.
Okay.
So
email her, get her cell phone number, get her address. We'll do all this off the air. But what's her name? Do you know her name?
Her mom's name is Trisha Richardson.
Okay, Trisha, you may be hearing this, or is it Richards?
Richardson.
Okay, Trisha Richardson. That's almost
Trisha Richardson.
Trisha Richardson. You may be hearing this. I'm very sorry for what has happened to you. You do not deserve that. We are all praying for you as of right now. We did not know your story until right now, but we now do. And things are going to be really hard. That is the truth. But the truth also is that harder things have happened to weaker people, and they've come out of it so much stronger, and they've been able to not only help themselves but help others. And I believe in you. I don't even know you, and we're going to send you some stuff, and we just appreciate you.
And so sweet of her daughter to.
Yeah,
it is sweet.
So just make sure follow up. Make sure I don't because
I got you.
It's not that I forget. I just chicken, no head. I'm running around. Okay.
Yes.
That's one. We're gonna do your thing last. The other thing. 2 is Lunchbox. You have your phone?
Yeah, my phone's right here, man.
Oh my God, we're doing the thing
it's
again.
In the bag. Can you just leave it on your desk?
Can you just put it like by your foot and it's on?
It's right here.
Okay.
It's right by my foot.
And is it on?
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's 11:08 a.m. Central Time.
Boom. Now, Go into your Bitcoin. Oh God, dang it! Just dropped a bunch.
Yeah.
Not a bunch, but
Yeah, I'm here.
what'd you buy it, Ray? Because you were the one that kind of asked for the reminder. What was it at when I told Lunchbox at first he should get in?
$87,000 1 month ago.
Okay, now that doesn't mean we spent that. He spent like $200. Because it was at like 100 forever. My feeling is it's going to get back up to 100 in the next 3, 4, 5 months or so. What is your total right now on that?
I've made $12.17.
Better than stick in the eye, huh?
Yeah.
If you're going to be disappointed at making money, I can't do this with
Yeah, you made $12, dude.
I know, but
it's a good time. I would still say if you're like interested, and I know nothing about Bitcoin except I read about it, and they finally think they know who created it, and international. I see what the government's doing. Oklahoma just said they can put 10% of their money into a Bitcoin reserve.
Really?
Then so like I read about it, but it doesn't mean I know about it. If I at where it is now at 86.8, if you were going to put another $100 in, I think now would be a decent time to do it.
All right. Let's do it.
It may go down.
Yeah.
But I think
it's
overall,
at 86.04, 804 right now, 801, 803,
okay,
802.
Thank you. And Morgan, the final thing that you mentioned.
Oh, yeah. So a part of that, like, abuse podcast that I did, so Dancing with the Stars, the night that you won the championship, that was the night that I got out of the relationship. That was the night that, like, I chose to leave, and I was actually live tweeting.
Did I inspire you by winning?
No, you hadn't won yet.
Oh.
So I was actually, like, live tweeting. A whole thing, like, happened, and I actually was watching you win on my phone from a Starbucks parking lot, live tweeting, like, the finale. And I was with Remy, and like after you won, this is like the memory that's attached to it for me. Like after I got done with my work of like live tweeting you winning, I went back, I packed my bag, and like that was the night that I left.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. And it's associated like with that night, which is a crazy, weird coincidence, but super important moment in my life and very important in yours. So weird.
Well, I commend you for sharing that story. I think a lot of people relate. And guys, you can go listen to it. It's Take This Personally, Morgan Hulsman. Go check it out. Okay. Everybody good? Good.
Yeah, I just want to say, Morgan, I'm proud of you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
I am too, and I'm proud of Bobby for being inspiration.
He was. He's part of it.
No, not for your
not
story.
intentionally, but you were part of it.
Once I won the Mirror Ball, I get it. Yeah, America was all inspired, but
also,
until then,
too, just thinking of like how many people are out there continuing their everyday jobs. It's just a reminder too of what's going on with people. Like Morgan had that going on, and she's had to leave.
Yeah,
and she's in a parking lot, but she's still doing her job.
Never know what's happening with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all, and we got to maybe catch up tomorrow on Lunchbox's his new possible job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.